Hello. It's actually a ghost, this one. That's a male fish. The same one I had this morning.
Hopefully.
Yes!
Yes! Oh, do you want to grab your rod?
Yeah.
Shall I put the bait rod on there? That's a 20.
Yeah, I think so. Absolute magic. Oh. Oh. Two new scales coming through there. We'll just tip his body. The first one, you've got sort of glimpse.
It is fit for the rest of that now, isn't it? So you look like it don't sink to the bomb. Sink to the bomb. Okay. Well done that now. That's it. Nice.
Wow, here we are again. It's supposed to be springtime, but it's actually April the 4th, and it's still trying to snow outside. It's not settling at the minute. But anyway, seeing as it's so miserable, I thought I'd put one of my new camo shirts on, and just at the beginning at least, inject a little bit of humour here. Obviously you appreciate this is just clever camera work, not by me, I can't claim any credit, but for any of you who park your cars under trees, which presumably when you're fishing is pretty much most of us, if not all, you might find the following a little bit amusing. Enjoy it. I think that's worth another look, don't you? Well, of course, if you had one of my friends here, this Goss, it might solve a few of your problems with waterfowl and whatever. But I thought that was pretty good. It doesn't quite justify buying that particular car, but it certainly gives food for thought for perhaps modifying the one that you might have. So anyway, that's the start of things. I did off the top fishing last time, which was kind of tempting fate, I suppose, because I wasn't too clever when I did that one. So anyway, today's effort is, again, it's springtime. Still trying to play catch up on some of my old videos, and this shows there's a fish. The first fish, the first clip is a fish caught in the night time, and as you'll hear me say on it, it was caught on a Sunday night about 11:30. And it's the way I like to fish. I don't think you necessarily need to have to be doing anything particularly special or clever. But for me, fishing on a Sunday evening after everybody's gone home nearly always works. I think what it is, it's the fish, you know, all the noise of people packing up and barrowing their gear or doing whatever, excuse me, after a long weekend, that the lake goes really, really quiet. You know, lots of car doors being slammed and people driving off, and the lake becomes very, very quiet. And I find that if I've got there either before everybody's gone home or even after, as long as I'm quiet, it can often bear fruit. And so this first fish, I mean, I'd only been on the lake a few hours when I had this one just before midnight, about 11:30 from memory. And then the next morning another fish. And it just shows, you know, it's a question of being in the right spot at the right time. Location, location, as everybody likes to say. Here we are, folks. Lunatic, fully scarred, 20.5 pound. Pretty as a picture. An absolute lunatic. 11:30 on Sunday night. Okay, just stay calm. Got 2 peas in a pod, so that one I caught yesterday, only slightly bigger, 20.5. But an absolute lunatic. Isn't that stunning? And his fins up for me, good boy. This one doesn't want to spawn yet, which is probably just as well, because he probably wouldn't have been feeding. Right, get us still. And then a little later on, another superb fish, a beautiful linear, a beautiful zip linear, not particularly big, but who cares. Yeah, sure, it'd be nice to catch a monster linear, but this one was beautiful. And I mentioned actually that it's not my 30, because this particular water, there were 30s in it. I mean, I've had some, but excuse me, at this time I was actually still trying to get one, and I kept catching fish of 29.15. It was really funny. I've lost count now. I'd have to check with my records, but I kept catching these fish, and I was like, oh, this could be the 30, and sure enough, it would be 29.15. And I've got one of them to actually put up on video a bit later on. I had a stunning 29.15 linear that came out when my son joined me. So anyway, getting back to the storyline, there's a nice linear, and then a little later things quietened down, fish stopped moving, and as usual I just got mobile. Well, from exactly the same spot as the last one, I haven't got my 30, but I have got my zip linear. First I'll show you the B side. There she is. Is that lovely or what? I say she, but actually I think it's a mine. Luckily, he didn't want to join the rest of the guys spawning, at least not just yet. Not that they've started, but they're as close as they're going to be without actually spawning. And here we are, this is the A side. Grass up there. Whoa, one zip linear. 22 22.25 pound. Absolute magic. Oh. Oh. Tubby. Okay, babe. Time to go back. Oh. Yeah, I just got mobile, and sure enough, up the other end of the lake I managed to tease out another really lovely, if a bit pale, but it's still stunningly beautiful fish, fully scaled, as you'll see. So yeah, it was a good session, you know, for 2 days and 1 night, and it did the goods, it did the business for me. So I hope you enjoy seeing the fish. This one looks familiar, but we'll see. 2 new scales coming through there on the flank, and I'm sure it's the same one I've had before. Thought I'd stink, just didn't want to give up at all. Hello. Ooh, there we go. There we are. Beautiful fish. Absolutely stunning. So now we'll try and get a still fed. Well, the weather's got worse. It's got pretty dark, although it's mid-afternoon. So yeah, I've had to put the lights on in here. It was getting pretty gloomy. So the good news is that I've found in amongst the archives. Excuse me. The good news is I've found in amongst the archives some footage put together by my son. It's of some fish that he caught from well-known Essex syndicate water and day ticket water. There's a couple of lakes side by side. So yeah, so there's a couple of fish with him and also a mate of his catching what I think is his first 20. There's no mention of the size of the fish. But stunning, you know, sort of early spring fish, as I say, pretty much about the same time as I was catching mine. Apologise in advance because it's a bit higgledy-piggledy, and also the background noise, which is abysmal. There was some, apart from the crowd in some of the video, in the initial video, there was some serious heavy plant machinery working away in the background, so I've had to drop the volume right down because it is just awful. And sadly, for some reason, when everything was put together, the volume on the when it was taken off the camera into the video program, the volume was a bit high, so the volume is, you know, a bit iffy to say the least. But as I say, I've brought it down as best I can just to leave something there. I think we'll see how it plays back once I've brought it into my editing program. But anyway, it makes for some different faces and some fresh fish. There's some beautiful dark looking fish, a beautiful dark common and a mirror, and well, all of them. There's about 4 I think in total. So yeah, enjoy those. It'll make a change from seeing my ugly mug, and enjoy, and until next time, tight lines.
Just all them lot, just doing the work. Yeah, no one's actually fishing. It's been going since Friday. That's nice in the sun though, look at that glistening.
Those rudders on them, aren't they?
hope you like my sense of humour on the car monitor, and if nothing else, then just remember that sooner or later the weather has to improve, and tight lines.